Hi everyone, thanks for coming back for part 4. I'm going to try to finish going over some of these tables. This is another one that's coming up in Leviticus 4, which I still haven't read this matrix, but I'll probably read the matrix next. I just want to go over a few more terms in this table. And over here I added the words sun, moon, blood, bread, ring, fire, star, and fall. And over here you see the word fire, which I had already gone over the word fire. It was coming up with the word offering, but it also has the word ring within the word offerings, and there's supposed to be a ring of fire, an eclipse in a couple of weeks. And then the word blood is coming up in the plain text, and then you have the word star coming up here in the burgundy, the letters S, T, A, R, and you have the word fall coming up in the blue, the letters F, A. It looks like it's sharing this L, and then another L over here, and so I'll try taking the word blood out to see if that's the right L. Okay, so that is the word fall right there, sharing the L in blood. Okay, this one I added the words seal, open, and first. I had tried all the different numbers, and I believe that's the only one that came up as far as the seals are concerned. But you see the word seal over here, the letters S, E, A, L, and it's meshed in with the word open. It's coming up in the blue with the letters O, P, E, N. And then you see first coming up in the blue with the letters F, I, R, and the S is over here, and then T. Okay, and this one I just put the words first and last in there, and they both actually come through the word super over here. First is coming up in the lavender, and last is coming up in the blue, and they're meshed in with the word super. And in this one, I think the only word that's different in this one is the word Eden. That one came up, and that's another word for heaven. In the Hebrew, it's the word for heaven. And so you have it coming up in the burgundy, sharing the E in Jehovah. And then the D is over here, and then E, and then N. And this one has open, door, and tree of life in it. It's the same matrix as before, and you see the word open is over here in the yellow with the letters O, P, E, N. Door is over here in the green with the letters D, O, O, R. And then you have tree in the burgundy with the letters T, R, E, E. And then life comes up in the blue with the letters L, I, F, E. And so I'm going to go back to this one to read the matrix, because I believe this is the one that has the most of the matrix coming up. I believe this is the largest matrix that comes up in this particular table, which is coming up in Leviticus 4, verses 26 through 34. And it reads, "And all the fat thereof shall he burn upon the altar, as the fat of the sacrifice of peace offerings, and the priest shall make atonement for him as concerning his sin, and he shall be forgiven. And if any one of the common people sin unwittingly in doing any of the things which Jehovah hath commanded not to be done, and be guilty, if his sin which he hath sinned be made known to him, then he shall bring for his oblation a goat, a female without blemish, for his sin which he hath sinned. And he shall lay his hand upon the head of the sin offering, and kill the sin offering in the place of the burnt offering. And the priest shall take of the blood thereof with his finger, and put it upon the horns of the altar of the burnt offering, and all the blood thereof shall he pour out of the base of the altar. And all the fat thereof shall he take away, as the fat is taken away from off the sacrifice of peace offering. And the priest shall burn it upon the altar for a sweet savor unto Jehovah, and the priest shall make atonement for him, and he shall be forgiven. And if he bring a lamb as his oblation for sin offering, he shall bring it a female without blemish, and he shall lay his hand upon the head of the sin offering, and kill it for sin offering in the place where they killed the burnt offering. And the priest shall take of the blood of the sin offering with his finger, and put it upon the horns of the altar of the burnt offering, and all the blood thereof he shall pour out at the base of the altar. And I had talked about in the first video how this was all a parallel of the atonement that's talked about in Revelation 8 and 9. That's actually a fulfillment of the atonement sacrifice. Okay, now I'm going to go over some of the terms that come up in the other table in Samuel 6. These are some more terms that came up in that table. In this one, I had added the word Enoch, the word rapture broken up in two parts, and then these words had come up before: Lord, reap, and harvest. But you see, Lord is coming up here, sharing the R with reaping over here, and then wheat harvest is over here. And over here in the lavender, we have the word Enoch with the letters E, N, O, C, H. And it's meshed in with the word rapture, the first part. You see the R, A, P, and the P sharing this P and prepare over here. And then the second part of rapture comes up here in the blue with the letters T, U, R, E. And then over here in the yellow, we have the word reap coming up in ELS form with the letters R, E, A, P. And the P is actually sharing in the word departed over here, where it's saying they departed. And that's where you have the letter P in reap. Okay, and these are some more terms that are coming up in Samuel 6. And in this one, I added the words Noel, code, half time, war start, and Adam. And you see the word Adam over here in the burgundy, the letters A, T, O, M. And it's right over here where it says, and Pharaoh hardened their hearts. And then you have the word war in the yellow with the letters W, A, R. And then you have the word start over here in the green, sharing the A in war. And you see it here with the letters S, T, A, R, T. And then you see the word Noel over here in the lavender with the letters N, O, E, L. That's another word for Christmas. And it's sharing the L over here where it's talking about the jewels of gold. And then you have the word half over here in the blue, and it's sharing the L in Noel. And you see it here with the letters H, A, L, F. And then you have the word time over here in the green, it's jutted up against the word half, and so the word time is over here in the green with the letters T, I, M, E. And I believe that's all the terms in that one. In this one, I put in Super Bowl, Fast Day, High Holy Day, and all those terms came up. You see the word day over here in the blue. You see the word holy here in the green, the letters H, O, L, Y, and of course Super Bowl is over here in the red. It's the word super, and bowl is over here in the pink. And then you have high over here in the blue with the letters H, I, G, H. And then you have fast over here in the lavender with the letters F, A, S, T. This one I put the words barcode, read, etch, hand, forehead, and those came up. You see the word for over here in the green. You see read or red over here in the blue with the letters R, E, A, D. You see the word bar over here in the lavender with the letters B, A, R. You see the word code over here in the blue with the letters C, O, D, E. You see the word head over here in the burgundy with the letters H, E, A, D. And you see the word etch over here in the green with the letters E, T, C, H. And I just noticed the word tumors over here comes up in the plain text. And in this one I added the words wine, ark, and Noah. And you see the word ark over here, the letters A, R, K. It's meshed in with the word Noah. You see Noah here in the blue with the letters N, O, A, H. You see the word wine comes up in the lavender with the letters W, I, N, E. And this is pretty much all the terms that I could think of to put in. There's probably a lot of other terms that come up in these two tables, but that's about all I have for now. That's all I wanted to share with you. And I just want to say, I don't know if anything's going to happen during the Super Bowl. I just wanted to share all the terms that come up, and whether anything happens or not, I believe what's being represented by the Super Bowl is pretty much what's in these tables, which is basically the fire offering, the making atonement of sins, the restoration of the temple, and of course the rapture. All of these things seem to be depicted in this table, and it seems to be represented by the word Super Bowl, and perhaps because of all the satanic rituals that they do, that might be part of the reason why these terms come up, or maybe it's because of what people are talking about. And also right in between the words super and bowl over here, you see the words great evil. And so, like I said, I'm not sure if anything's going to happen this weekend, but I do believe the Super Bowl seems to represent these events that will happen eventually in the future that are written about in the scriptures. And I just want to thank you all for watching this video, and God bless you all.